packed the stadium. We can have real aura, bro. Folks don't walk in, they gonna be looking around like. You walk in the Buffalo, you like, hey.
Like, okay.
Dang, you walk in Buffalo. You walk in Buffalo, you like, they won that championship here. You walk in Texas, you like, this is like.
Fumble, don't crap.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited to get next year just so I can see my new team. My bad, so I can build my new team. Cause I see them right now. Man, this has gotta be crazy. Like, this gotta be weird as best. Like for them to look at me on the opposite sideline, like close to shit. Imagine I lose this game. Did he tank? God, maybe a little.
Imagine losing this game, though. I wouldn't do my guys like that though. This was probably the first thing that I had full through that I actually like fluffed with everybody else. Hepburn, my guy. And I can't forget McAllister. Dang. How the freak our defense went from a 99 overall defense to a 96 overall defense? What happened? How did our defense go down the overall? Instead of 2 weeks. What the fuck happened?
I seen that 91 across the board.
Oh, my boy Barrett, man. Dang, I ain't gonna have my boy Barrett.
To give these receivers a chance to make plays.
Oh, I ain't gonna have my boy. This is my dog.
Inside deals now from the shotgun.
Oh my gosh, I ain't gonna have Barrett this year. That's gonna hurt. I ain't gonna lie. What happened? What's the fuck?
That is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss.
Really going to Texas next year, man. 3 weeks. 3 weeks I'll be in Texas.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing.
Damn, you staying where you at?
They're closing in on the red zone now with the first down.
Damn.
Down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot an inch short of a first down.
Oh.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Great job by the quarterback with it.
Touchdown, Buffalo, as they clean the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Second down and long now from their own 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown. Olds.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Texas's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks toward the sideline, brings the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he's not going to squander this chance.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First set of downs. It's first and 10.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his look.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks free with room to run. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal for the 10. Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 35. 5, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, we're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Touchdown! Bulls! Still no answer for this offense. Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas 14.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on first down. Caught quickly. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a 4th down. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it
all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
If somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And Kirk, it's Buffalo with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They'll give it to the running back. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. Back's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Avoiding the pressure. Moving out to the right. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. New set of downs to the offense. First and 10. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Quarterback still with the football. Fighting off the defender. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
42, Texas, 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He breaks free. Running with purpose. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It's a quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runs through the defender. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Motion now from the tight end. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they get the completion. And he's down after the catch at the 12th. A red zone opportunity. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense, some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Touchdown, Texas, as they put 6 more. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And the defense comes up with the football. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking for some space. It's Barrett.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up.
Touchdown. Bulls. This offense is still clicking.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16 with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And they'll stop him after a short game. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. From right near the sideline for a big gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. Dropping back, it's Payne. Caught in the flat by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running back grabs it on a screen. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. Longhorns will have to kick it away. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulls. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up. so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Scanning the field, it's Payne. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Barrett. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
21.
Turner choosing to field this one. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Great cut, they whiff on him. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Here comes a handoff. Breaks free. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To throw, it's Payne. It's complete on the crossing route. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down in the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He's running out of time here. Really trap him for a sack.
Boy, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he's going to bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Going to run it. It's Barrett. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's brought down out at the 46. Receivers are bunched together. And Kirk, it's Buffalo with the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. The shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Finds the receiver wide open. An impressive spin there. Touchdown. Bulls. Way too much speed in that play.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been done.
And he knocks through the PAT. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.